gaskets do the speakers have? So it depends on your speaker.
Steven, you want to get back over there?
But these KM65 speakers have kind of a foam material gasket on them. And these are going to work good in just about any application. But when you step up to the higher end speakers like the KMXLs, we put like a, almost like a rubber, maybe a Sanaprene.
Here, before we get in trouble, it's a proprietary nylon gasket.
Ah, well, there you have it from Carlos himself. But this is it feels rubbery. It's not made of foam like the other gasket. So when you screw the speaker down onto that mounting surface, that rubbery feeling material is going to squish out and seal up the holes and seal up any deviations in the mounting surface that might allow water to get through. It's a good question.
So does that comply with any of the anything ABYC NMMA, Jacob?
Good thing you asked, and actually it complies with international standard that is, I think, you got all these numbers, ISO 12216, which is the same standard that your windows and portholes and things like that, doors have to go through on a boat. So they're not going to allow any water to get behind that speaker in the event that the boat is sinking. So like if you had water like up to here on your speaker, water's not going to be leaking through that speaker or behind it. It's not going to allow that boat to sink any faster.
It's a big deal when you're putting it on a boat, guys, and you're spending quite a bit of money on it. You got an expensive boat, and you're spending good money on speakers. You want to make sure that those speakers are not going to let water come in. God forbid a big wave comes over, you know, and hits your boat, and now you're going to get water leaking into the boat. So these are very safe. Again, safety is super, super important with our products. Something else I want to talk about. Marine RCAs. What the heck are marine RCAs, Jacob? I mean, aren't these just RCAs that are green and white?
No, they're a little bit different.
So what makes these different, Jacob? I mean, is it just because the jacket's a little bit longer?
Yeah. No, pretty much. I mean, so those are going to seal up to the amplifier and prevent water from like going inside the connection on the amplifier.
They seat up real tight on here. Again, making sure you're not getting any moisture coming in through the RCA whatsoever. I think we've all seen, you've worked on boats, you've seen installs where you have rust on the RCAs just because of the moisture that's sitting in there, right? I mean, it doesn't matter if you're in an area where there's a lot of rain, there's always moisture going to be going on in a car because you got day like today, right? It was super cold in the morning, and then afternoon taking the kids out, I'm like, holy cow, like, leave your jackets back inside. It's nice and warm, and when we get out of here, it's probably going to be freezing again. So, I mean, that's where you get a lot of moisture, and we want to eliminate any moisture getting into the amplifiers. So, really cool deal. To my knowledge, I think we're the only ones that are actually doing this right now.